Welcome in, Chunky. How are you today? Three p.m. Well, 8 a.m. here.
He made the announcement on his social media. And was close to the conservative activist who was killed.
How was school today for you, Chunky?
Reports on the investigation into the killing of Charlie Kirk. Utah Governor Spencer Cox tells
Give me a second to see any responses because I have to wait till I get to like a red light because I'm solo driving now. Okay, we're moving. Welcome in, everybody. Whoa, stop sign, stop sign, stop sign. That's on me, that's on me. That was not a stop sign before. They recently made that a stop sign. Alright, we got red light action. Alright, welcome in, Matt. It is not 11:45 p.m. Why was school bad, Chunky? And Matt, you were son's pick to click. So I don't know if you're familiar with that terminology, but it's basically, it's an old term that a famous broadcaster in our market that used to broadcast White Sox games. Before every game, he picked who he thought was going to have the best game, and it was his pick to click. You were son's pick to click this morning. He thought you'd be the first person in the chat. I will say when we went to school, the chat was very, very, very quiet. So son was... the best I can say it was a little disappointed. He likes the banter and the chit chat. You call that a California stop? Is that late to the game? Because I did stop for the full time. I was just extremely late to seeing it. In our area, if you roll through the stop sign, we refer to it as a country roller, because I think I've said this before, but out in the country, they have stop signs for absolutely no darn reason. And because there's nobody else on the country roads, this one's a four-way stop today for some reason. It's actually a three-way because there's only three directions of traffic. But you sort of pause a little bit, look, and see if traffic's coming, and if it's not, then you just go ahead and go. So it's called a country roller because you kind of roll through the stop signs. Those gentlemen clearly doing under the speed limit. Fun. There's a school bus, Chunky. Welcome in, everybody. I'll get caught up as soon as I can at the next red light. Jam. And this gentleman is driving, as Matt would say, he's got a steering wheel sticking out of his pants. Man, that guy was driving me nuts. This is a pretty, like, I wouldn't say busy street, but it's a street that while it might be 30, you tend to do 35. 35 really should be the speed limit. It's a semi-busy street, and it turns into 4 lanes really soon. It's that busy. To sit there and be putzing at 23 miles an hour in a 30 is just insane. Well, here's the Christmas guy. See, I feel like I'm crawling now, and the person ahead of me, I'm doing their speed, and they're doing 33. All right, we got a good red because it just changed, so let me get caught up here. .804 here in Louisiana. Welcome in, Brenda. I was at 9/11. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, Chunky, we should take you on a tour if you like old, like, Victorian houses. That whole neighborhood over there is like Victorian mansions. It absolutely can be, Matt. Especially on the highways. That's why if you ever end up driving on the highways here in my state, there's posted minimums, and you can get the same kind of ticket you would get for speeding for doing under the minimums. Well, Chunky, one day I promise, they just actually had a historic house tour, but we can do a walking tour without entering the homes and just walk through the neighborhoods over there. We can do that for sure. So we'll schedule it at a time that we know you can be on it, and we can go walk that neighborhood. There's actually 2 different sections in our city, one on each side of town, that has some really nice old Victorian houses, and some of them are mansions. They're huge. They're all above our pay grade, but they're nice to look at. I'm going, guys. Whee! I'll be able to get caught up on chat, say a proper goodbye here in a second. Because we are now back home. Okay. Let me get situated. Chunky, I assume that's the hearts for you, so I appreciate them very much. Thank you. Yeah, we should have gone on the historic homes tour, and then we could have recorded that and made a video out of it. I know, Matt, you do, because you always dip out of the chat without saying goodbye. That's my dad joke for you. We'll be back today, though, multiple times. The first time I will tell you that we will be back is we will be back. It won't be the normal school pickup time. So it'll be, I would say it'll be around 4:30 because son's got cross-country practice right after school. So we'll pick him up. And welcome back, Crystal. We'll pick him up about 4:30, but we're going to do that on the DIY channel. I'm starting to do the school or practice. We'll this evening have our normal live later this evening. So, but it's 9:11 for you, so you're an hour ahead of us, Crystal. So yeah, so keep in mind 4:30 our time is when we'll go live next. It's 8:11 our time, but we will be on the DIY channel. It'll probably be a little before 4:30, obviously, because practice ends at 4:30, so we got to leave about 4:15 to go pick them up, if that makes sense. What's going on, Beetle? Got one held for review. Why is gotcha held for review? That's crazy. So yeah, on that note, I do have to start work. Appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit. Hopefully we can see you in the next live. But again, that'll be on our DIY channel a little after 4 p.m. So if you're doing the math, that's about 8 hours. So 8 hours from now on our Dad and Son DIY It All, we'll be there. Or if you just want to check in later tonight, we'll be on this channel later tonight. So let us know. And also, if you get a moment, check out the short we released yesterday. I actually think it's really, really cool. We got that from a concert recently that we went to, and we thought it was just like super cool. So appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Junkie, don't be sad. We'll be back, I promise. So you have a good rest of the day until we catch up next, but we will be live soon. 8 hours. I got to go get to work. So I'll talk to you guys. All our best. You have a great one. Thanks for spending a little of your time with us. Appreciate you.